All right, we're going to do a little update on the meat birds. They're a little over a week old now, and you'll be surprised how much they've grown. Say hi to Bo. Hey, Bo. So these dudes are, see, I got them on Wednesday of last week, and it is Thursday, so they're just a little over a week old. But man, the growth rate of these dudes is crazy. You can check, there's the little red one, which I think is probably I looked at a chick identification chart, and I'm pretty sure it's like a red broiler, like a Freedom Ranger or Red Ranger or whatever that hatchery calls them. I got these from Murray McMurray hatchery, and you can see he's kind of smaller, or she, whatever they are, compared to these, and they're the same age, but man, they are growing so quick. Yeah, and I'm getting to where I have to change their bedding out pretty much daily because they are messing up the bedding so quickly. I'll open up this brooder so we can get a better look at them. So here's a little better look at them. Kind of maybe get a better idea of their size compared. There's not much in there to reference, but they are growing quickly. These are all females, or not all females. I think I have 2 or 3 males. That's all they had at the hatchery because I kind of drugged my feet on ordering. But they're going through about they're getting close to going through 2 of these 5-quart waterers a day. The feed is not so bad. I didn't fill this up today. I just put a little bit in at a time, and I've actually started restricting their feed. Today I'll take it out because I think you do it at about 10 days. You start taking their feed away because they will literally eat themselves to death. They'll get leg issues and developmental issues. And I've been having to keep this heat lamp on them because we've actually had a little bit of cooler weather here in Texas. We got some rain and some cloud cover, so it's actually they're only supposed to be up until today. Actually, they were supposed to be at a minimum of 95 degrees, and it's been 91, 92. So I'm keeping this heat lamp on them, and they kind of self-regulate. You know, they'll get away from the heat lamp if it's too hot. And this is my 1-week update on these guys. You can kind of see a little bit of a size comparison of the little red guy compared to the Cornish Cross. I don't know if I've mentioned it, but these are Cornish Cross meat birds. They should be ready to go in 6 to 8 weeks. I did 6 weeks last time, and but we were having crazy hot weather, drought conditions. I mean, over 100 degrees every day, and I had a couple die in that heat, so I thought it was better to go ahead and process them than lose more to the heat. And so I processed them a little earlier at 6 weeks, but they dressed out at about an average of 4.5 pounds is about where it was at, which isn't too bad. They were all males too, and they burn more calories in the heat, so that is a little bit more impressive considering that. But I think we're going to have a bit of a break here. We actually got some rain today. The ground out there is wet for the first time in a long time, which is nice. And so I'm thinking by the time we get these guys in a tractor, we will have had enough rain to get the grass to grow back real nice for them, because they've still got another week and a half or so before they're going to go in a tractor. I might put them in a little early depending on the weather and how big they get, because the brooder is a little small for all these guys. I'm probably about a square foot or 2 square foot short for 30 of them. It gets a little cozy about that 3rd week, so we'll just see how it goes, and I'll update y'all on their 2-week update. I want to point out another thing. I have used this chicken wire on this here. My tractor actually has hardware cloth, and something to note is that predators like raccoons can actually reach through this and grab them by the head and try to pull them out, and they pull their heads off. And I had that happen in this brooder Fortunately, it wasn't one of my meat birds. It was just a free chick that I got from some neighbors that didn't want it. And I had 3 or 4 in here, and I came in one day and one's head was gone, and I researched that, and that is a predatory sign of a raccoon. So I'm very cautious to close these barn doors when it gets dusk to keep those guys out, and because I also have my chickens behind my laying hens behind chicken wire too. So that's just a good thing to note hardware cloth works a little bit better, but I also have doors that I can shut in the evening. It's for the 1 week update on the meat birds. Like I said, I'll be back for a 2 week update in a few days. I mean, they're a little older than a week. I think they're probably a week and 2 days, week and 3 days maybe. I don't know exactly when they were hatched. But that's it for today. You want to say bye to Bo? Hey, Bo.